Bad fish. Swallow your whole. Pepper in, shaking, down you go. I'll find him for 3. I'll catch him, kill him for 10. Now we put all your businesses back on a paying basis. How's it? Hey, Moose Mongoose. One thing I gotta do is take off this jacket. Yes, it is. It is a bit rainy out there. Happy 4th of July. It's raining, and it is just starting its mugginess. It's gonna be one muggy day. Well, I went outside and I thought of doing a little newspaper because 4th of July. Hey, 4th of July. There's no newspaper. And it's garbage day. And the garbage wasn't picked up too. And the witch threw out one of her many plastic toys for her kid. A giant frickin' TIE fighter, Darth Vader ship, Star Wars. Frickin' this big. It's in the garbage man must think. Don't digress. Don't talk about the witch. Okay. Now, what we're going to do here is have a little newspaper without the newspaper. The TV news. Oh my goodness. One thing they're doing is they're going, watch out for this. Watch out for that. Wear your masks, of course. Yeah. But they're looking for spikes. And they're saying, hey man, it's Spike. And it's serious, and they're starting to, it's slowly seeping in. You know, this people gather in big crowds and it spikes in. Hey, Mount Rushmore people, get tested. Testing. 1, 2, 3. That should be the shirt. Testing. 1, 2, 3 million. Because that's how many suckers are going to be walking around with this disease, unfortunately. And we had a death on the island. God rest her soul. It's unfortunate. Elderly woman and such. So I got a little clippets of the news. I did some of the TV news and just to see what the mayhem and commotion is. I mean, people stay home. What are you gonna do at home? Hey, watch this maybe. Hey, yeah, watch Mongoose Max Hawaii. Subscribe below. Leave a comment, please. Feel free to, yeah, and like, okay. There we're back in the numbers, and thank you for adding here, new subscribers, subs. Ping! You out there? Ping! Speaking of ping, I got Pong. Yeah, I got a mahjong board. My mother, God bless her. Mommy still loves me. I'm measuring her love in material objects. No, actually, she doesn't get a chance to make a show of appreciation. I do a lot of stuff. You know, home care stuff, and the other one don't. And it's whole thing you don't need to know. I'll probably tell you anyways. And then my sad story begins. You have your cups of coffee. You're sitting in your comfy chair and one of those little ash pillows, yeah. It's going to take a long time to tell you all my woes. I've gone insane. No, I haven't. It's stay at home. I'm actually good with it. I'm usually a stay-at-home guy anyways. What the hell? Not the great social guy. I'm not Mr. Popular. I'm not like, I was kind of a nerdy kid. And la. Did push-ups, got into band. Actually played trumpet a little bit. Theodore Roosevelt was a hero. He was. Stop fucking with the statues. What the hell's wrong with you people? History is history. You should point at the statues and go, that was the bad guy, if you want to. And pulling down statues and it falls on people. Let's stay away from too much controversy. All right. So in today's news, one of the things is shocks. That's right. Shocks. And mahjong. Because the ping for your subs is equal to the pong of mahjong. If you get like freaking 4 in a row, 4 of a kind, it's kind of like poker, or it's kind of like poker bridge with dominoes. And there's many versions of it, but you need 4 people to play. I've had a version with like 2. Anyway, shocks. Get your mask. I hope you have your masks on. There's no one within 100, 20, 30 yards of me. I'm in an enclosed space. Shocks, yes. Oh, when I was in elementary school, this is a fun story. I love the movie Jaws, and the reason behind it is because it was the era of Spielberg monster movies. They came out, and there was always the Spielberg movie, oh, let's go. And it was like, oh, and where I was like, middle school, we used to call it intermediate. So I went to Kamiki Intermediate, changed its name to middle school. God. Anyways, I was in Kamiki Intermediate, which was kind of a rough and tumble local school. And I had to wait for my dad to pick me up after work. After he's done with work, get picked up. My sister gave me a book. Sister lives here right now. One of the 3 sisters. She gave me a book. She goes, hey, Mongoose. She said, that's my name. Right? Here, Mongoose. She goes, here, read this book. Yeah? I was like, I was a kid. I don't even read my homework, right? It's like freaking 7th grade. It's like, what? Give me something to read? But she says, it's a book about a killer shark. Shark eats people. It's like 300 pages, and I'm like, yeah, right. And I read the first few pages where I guess Chrissy Watkins is swimming, she gets munched. And I was like, oh, I was hooked. I actually read that book. The first novel I ever read from cover to cover as a youngin'. And then I heard they were going to make a movie out of it. Oh my gosh, they're going to make a movie. So I was in shop class and I made a plastic tooth out of white plastic tooth. Made it a triangle, like it said in the book. It's about this much. I made a tooth about that big. Maybe they'll use it in the movie. I have hopes. The one in the movie they made, I think it was like this big, underneath the boat. And the tooth falls out of the boat underneath in the water. It's a lot like that. Huh. Hey, size matters. Anyways, they're having shock looking at, and the shock's out. The great whites over here, very rare. They have, but you won't find them here really. They're open ocean pretty much, but they hang around different areas. A lot colder water. They've got colder water here. San Francisco, watch out, eh? Over here, there's not bull sharks, which are the notorious ones in Africa. Yes. How's it, anglers? That camera went out, and that was really strange. It said it didn't have enough memory, like me. And I took it out, loaded up the footage. Are you allowed to say that in the video? I'm not going to say it anyway. Footage. All the film industry. That's only for film. But it was just a 16 gig card, and I put 6 gigs on it and no memory. Unloaded it, So there's nothing on it. Then no memory. I'm like, what the heck? Put a different card in. Thank goodness I had one. Yes. I must be clinging to my God. I'll tell you why in a second. But look. Then I was hearing the sounds upstairs, the footsteps, because I put up the flag. And the other one the witch gets jealous, and my mom had to buy a new refrigerator. I believe the old one was busted because of her diddlings. She fixed it, and she freaking just broke the thing. And I have another. So it's like 2 refrigerators. A spare refrigerator, while the old one was broken, and now the new refrigerator, because it took a long time and it arrived yesterday. So now she's a space hog. Space piggy. You know where it's at. It's a space piggy. She'll throw your stuff out to put her stuff in. To space. Anyways, I'm gonna digress. I actually have to look into exorcism, and I looked into narcissistic personality disorder, fits. And I looked into exorcism, read a great thing about Father Martin's books. He was a Vatican exorcist. Fits. Like a safe bitch. So when she has that thing, she's like looking over, she'll eavesdrop. You're talking about me. You're talking about me. And it just like sends hexes and shit goes wrong. I swear. That girl gotta stop doing that devil shit. Anyways, there's a thing called perfect possession where you allow it to happen. Anyhow, I went and got myself another book. This is an older one, paperback. Thomas Allen. This guy wrote on the original true. Well, the story really happened, but how much paranormal devil stuff is true is another. It's up for you. You be the judge. The jury. You're the jury. Don't be in a hurry. But this is the boy who got stuff going on. Aunt died. They played with the Ouija board before. The aunt died. Young adolescent boy, kind of troublemaker kind of guy, and all of a sudden he's possessed. Right, so I haven't read this one, but this is the story that The Exorcist book and movie was based on. This is what William Peter Blatty, this story he used. So they compiled as much as they could, and they stuck it in another book. And this one is I ordered this on eBay. I don't know, a couple bucks or something. This is a shoot. 1993? That's not that old. So, this and Father Malachi Martin. We'll be hearing more about that shit, exorcist stuff. God. The dark side is the dark side.
The Flotillas not going to happen. Well, they may try, because this year everybody's trying to party, despite the social distancing requirement.
Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, sharks. Put your businesses on a paying basis. And, oh yeah, they figured out people are going to spend more money on marijuana this holiday weekend. Choom Brothers. You know whose yearbook I'm referring to? Mine. I'm in that yearbook too. They spend more money on marijuana than they will spend on food.
When you're that drunk, you don't belong in the ocean. I mean, these people are delirious drunk.
More money on marijuana this holiday weekend than on food.
Hundreds of tubes strong, flotillas are a drunken staple of Hawaii's July 4th celebrations.
Everybody meets with little rafts, and they tie 6 or 8 rafts together, and they bring coolers full of beer, and they get totally sauced.
That you can drink and you can relax and float on the water. You can't ask for nothing any better than that.
The state's reminding residents, though, attending a flotilla party this year could get you arrested, facing fines of up to $5,000 and possibly a year behind bars.
Of course. Then there's the munchies. Hang loose. Have a safe 4th. May the 4th be with you. Help you I can. Aloha.